Nice to have you with us. First tonight, we would like to congratulate Elon Musk on his newest recognition, world's richest crybaby. And he is now taking legal action against 20-year-old Jack Sweeney. You can see him there. Because, of course, the world's richest man taking on a 20-year-old college kid seems like a fair fight. Jack will join us in a second for his side of the story. But first, a quick reminder of why one of the world's richest men in the world is threatening a college kid. Sweeney created the Twitter account called ElonJet more than a year ago. It sends out the takeoffs and landings of Musk's private jet. And to be fair, it's not just Musk, but Sweeney also tracks John Kerry's private jet, the Saudi royal family, Jeff Bezos, Mark Zuckerberg's jet, some of the Russian oligarchs, Mark Cuban's jet, even Bill Gates's jet. Well, and these are all billionaires who love to tell us how to live our lives, but don't want us to know anything about them. Musk asked Sweeney to take the account down in February. Sweeney said no. Then Musk bought Twitter for $44 billion, declared free speech for all, except those that upset the billionaire's delicate sensibilities. He eventually banned Sweeney's account and all of Sweeney's accounts that track other private jets, even Sweeney's personal account. Let's just recap the past month of Elon moving the goalposts on Twitter free speech policies. He first bought Twitter. He said he would let Sweeney keep the account to prove his commitment to free speech for all. On December 2nd, he shadow banned the ElonJet account. Then he released the Twitter files talking about how shadow banning was evil and terrible. Well, when that came to light about shadow banning the Jet account because of what Elon said and the blatant hypocrisy, Musk lifted the restrictions. Yesterday, Musk suspended the account again and told Sweeney that tracking his jet endangers Musk's personal safety. Remember, the account in question posts when Elon's jet takes off and lands. From jet to car at a private airport, 30 seconds. So it really doesn't give the paparazzi much time to ask for autographs. Take a listen to one of the signs.
We made a line, please.
Elon.
What each?
It's not for Christmas. It's not for Christmas. We won't have
To be clear, I'm not doing any more signings ever again.
Oh, boy. The horror for Elon of someone treating him like a celebrity, like a guy who spent $44 billion buying Twitter. Elon claims a stalker followed a car carrying his son. The person supposedly jumped on the hood of the car thinking it was Elon. We have no way of verifying whether that is true or not. Of course, everybody's kids are off limits. That said, and to be fair, we hate to break it to you, Elon, but welcome to the NFL. You chose to be part of the political conversation. In fact, you bought the place that much of America's political conversation takes place on. You told us that free speech is sacrosanct. You said, and you actually said in an interview, you wanted to buy Twitter to save humanity. And now a 20-year-old kid is proving that you're a hypocrite and a crybaby. Here's Jack from our interview before you banned his account.
I'm the one person that is showing whether he's really going to do complete full free speech on Twitter. You know, I'm like the canary in the coal mine.
And Jack is back with us. We appreciate you joining us. Good to see you. Thank you. All right. Legal action from one of the world's richest men. Are you scared? Have you gotten any letters from him or his lawyers?
No, nothing from him. Just the tweet. I really think he's just put in on a bluff, to be honest.
So, you know, he doesn't own anything beyond Twitter, right? So you can still have Elon's jet on Facebook and on some other social media sites. Why is it important to do this?
You know, you got to hold them accountable. You know, just he wants to win here, and you know, really, it's public information that's already there. So I should be able to share it. It's the free speech that he promised a month ago.
So what his line is, any account doxing or, you know, saying real-time information of anyone will be suspended, is it is a physical safety violation that includes posting links to sites with real-time location information. Posting locations someone traveled to on a slightly delayed basis isn't a safety problem, so it's okay. Is that fair? Would you live by that?
Yeah, and I said I would. The account briefly got unsuspended yesterday, and then at some time later it got suspended again, and then the supposed story came out.
Why do you think he's doing this? Why do you think he cares so much about this? Is it he's afraid of paparazzi, or it's a control issue? What is it?
I really think it's like a control issue of people knowing just where he is and what he's doing, less than safety related.
So you don't think this idea that somehow his location is going to put him at risk is really a sincere belief?
Yeah, and especially with that supposed incident, I mean, that was more than 24 hours since my last tweet on ElonJet. So the last flight is not connected to that event.
Right, the event where allegedly somebody stalked one of his kids. But I guess, he has a huge amount of security. We saw it in the video where he came out actually off of his private jet. Where does this go from here? Are you just going to keep doing this? Are you adding more jets that you're going to track? Has anybody else complained, John Kerry or Bezos or any of these other folks?
No. I mean, I had a few communications with Mark Cuban in the past, but that's all good. But for right now, I'm just waiting to see what happens, if Musk is serious or not. And but for right now, I'm still running.
If he threatens to sue you or something, do you have any way of paying the legal fees? Has anybody offered to help you?
Well, there's been people that said they would help if in the case that that happens, but so far nothing so far.
I got to tell you, I got a lot of admiration for you. Are you surprised the position you're in? I mean, you and I talked in February when you created this account. Did you ever think it was going to come to this, a fight with the world's richest guy?
I mean, it just keeps on piling on, and it's event after event.
If you could say one thing to Elon right now, I know you think that, and you'd said in other interviews that you think one of the reasons he suspended your account is because of what you said about being the canary in the coal mine. If he was watching, you could say one thing to him right now, what would it be?
I think we could work this out in a lot better way by talking it out rather than making each other look bad in any way.
All right. Well, we here would be more than happy to moderate that conversation. So if the time comes, let us know, all right?
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks, Jack. We'll check in soon. Thanks for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to subscribe. Click the red button to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.